Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John Susbitty Intruder, and welcome back to Total War 3 Kingdoms. Well, last time, we pretty much had our darkest day. We lost some battles and we lost some territory as well. But today, the fight back begins. Down in the southeast, our primary army of Kongrong is ready to start making a move back over here. We are going to take some territory straight back off these guys, stay on my side of the border, but that farmland is going down next turn. There is no chance they can stand against Kongrong's army. That army's in pretty good shape, and the army that took the land off me, they may have won, but we badly hurt them. So at this point, we should be able to take it back pretty easily. In the southwest, the greatest hero who ever lived, Yuan, is ready to finally make a move against Cao Cao's territory. We won some good battles against his armies, and I'm hoping that that territory is now going to be wide flippin' open for us to just walk in. Ah yes, and speaking of this part of the world, Yuan Shu, this place does need a bit of upgrading, doesn't it? Right now making a decent amount of money through both industry and peasantry. Okay, I think toolmakers make, hang on, how much money do they make? A pretty decent amount of money, gotcha. Here we go, let's get some state workshops down, just more and more industry money to back up the fact that, yeah, we've already actually got this chain underway. In the northeast, meanwhile, the great army of administrators is ready to actually, yeah, launch a full-scale assault against Yuan Shao's capital. Now, we can't afford to wait around there, we need to move right in, especially as I can't help but be a little bit worried about the fact that Gonsun Zan appears to be going on holiday. No idea where he's off to. Possibly he's planning to attack the Han, which wouldn't be great. I don't really like the Han, but I don't hate them either, because everyone else is attacking me. The Han aren't right now, so therefore by default they're my favourites. And as for the Central Plains, everything's just an absolute flipping mess here, as me and Yuan Shu, I think, are basically racing to take over Luoyang. Except Luoyang is actually occupied by Yuan Shao, which is, yeah, going to make things a bit on the tricky side. Also, I do like this. Yuan Shao is actually travelling around with Zhu Yu, but they actually hate each other. Yuan Shao, in fact, hates both of his commanders, which is very appropriate because Zhu Yu, I believe in the actual Romance of the Three Kingdoms, would eventually get so annoyed at how useless Yuan Shao was, he just jumped ship and went over to Cao Cao instead. Didn't work out well for him, by the way. Cao Cao had him put to death pretty soon afterwards. Basically, just don't trust Cao Cao. Anyway, before we move in, we've got ourselves a reform tree here, so maybe we can actually give ourselves a bit of an edge right there. Okay, one thing I should keep in mind here, how much money is everything making? Because commerce is about 5 grand, peasantry is actually above industry. I've put a lot of money into investing in industry, and it's not actually paying off as much as I'd like here. And on top of that, my trade deals are kind of embarrassing both of those. My trade deals are, yeah, 5 grand, putting that above commerce. So arguably, more trade influence could be even more valuable than that. Here we go. If I want level 5 of all my trade ports, and I do have a couple of them at this point, I need to take these sort of tax, and that would actually give me, yeah, some nice level 5 settlements over here for grand trading ports and whatnot. Together with, that's a bonus trade agreement. That's interesting. But I think I'll actually take, yeah, this one first, because this one gets me 25% more trade influence up front. So go on then. We'll take that straight away. We'll start working up towards Silk Road expeditions. Focus on what I'm good at here, which is trade. Also, the council's ready to be invoked, which is always welcome. So, what do you want? Any character, move to Chen. You guys always want stuff moved to Chen, don't you? Right, what else do you want? And also Guangling. Okay, that's fine. Kongrong's around there somewhere. We'll send someone there sooner or later. And upgrade literally any city. Marvellous, nice and simple. And build an admin office, that's absolutely fine. I think we've got one of those under construction over in Beihai. Yeah, we can just upgrade that at some point, that's fine. Okay, no major advantage here. Time for you guys to get in and attack Yi. Yuan Shao's capital is completely flipping unguarded. Right, get in there. We are going to destroy these bastards. Now, unfortunately, I don't really have time to wait because, yeah, I know there's an army up north that might be coming to attack my settlements further east, so we just need to get straight in there. Good luck, guys. Alright, no breaches or anything. This place has literally never been attacked before. But there's gotta be a decent angle of approach somewhere. This seems reasonable over here because, yeah, there's no tower here, just 2 gateways. And these towers are a fair bit further back. So, force an entry right here. We won't be doing so badly, I think. So, we know what we're doing first. Use up all ammo, taking out these bastards. Unfortunately, Cyan does not have the flaming bolt, so she's just going to have to make do with, yeah, knackering this down the traditional way. Luckily, this is now level 4, so it should be at least fairly accurate. And was that a total flipping miss? Yes, that was a total flipping miss, so good start. Okay, but on the plus side, we just accidentally took out the gate, so that's nice. Alright, front gatehouse has now been destroyed. We still have 9 shots remaining. If I could take out this tower over here, that would very much be welcome, yes. Oh, they just did that in a single shot. Right, you guys are doing well. Well played, Cyan. Right, well, in that case, if you could take down this tower too, that would just be magnificent. That's just a bit of security. I wasn't expecting to be able to take down this one, but we might just get lucky on this occasion. Okay, tragically couldn't take that one down, but it's time to start using my more advanced troops as well as they can be used, because the more advanced troops have different formations available to them, which could be very, very useful indeed on this occasion. You see, the problem we've got now is, yeah, they've still got archers, more archers, and as we know, archers are brutal. So, spears form up into a turtle, if you'd be so kind. So now, they're going to form a brand new formation. A brilliant formation that gives them total resistance to range. Together with, yeah, a massive resistance to charge. This is a really, really nice formation. But yeah, melee attack rate is down, so not effective once the actual fighting is joined, and they physically can't run. But this will be a very good formation to just start moving forward and drawing a bit of attention to make sure that the archers aren't actually firing on the softer, hardcore infantry behind them. So as soon as these guys actually move into arrow range, which they will be doing momentarily, and there we go. These guys are now under fire, but what are they going to be able to do? They're actually shooting at a turtle, which is doing a very good job of blocking all of that damage right there, including actually doing a good job against the tower, which is very, very impressive indeed. I wasn't sure whether the tower counts as artillery, and thus didn't count. So these guys can basically now walk up to the wall without any damage whatsoever. Which works for me, because that means my axemen can now start just running straight up and getting right up in their faces, which is just flipping beautiful. And more importantly, yeah, behind them, my archers can just start getting into position and laying down some flipping fire, while these guys are distracted at the unit right in front of them. And I may as well actually send, yeah, my general into position to help out too, because these guys are both good frontline fighters, so get in there, help with all of the chopping down, please. But yeah, at this point, just look at this. These guys haven't taken a single bit of damage yet because they are 100% resistant to arrow fire, so they have now basically just walked up to the walls, and that has provided beautiful cover for my actual Jan sword guards to make their way to the wall, climb up, and absolutely flipping murder these here archers. And by the way, supporting fire is now in place. Beautiful. And here we go, my hardcore medium swords are now up on the walls, taking out archers, and archers are not going to be enjoying that, not one little bit. In fact, you know what? Bring up some horses if you'd be so kind. You guys just get in here. The front gate is like totally unguarded, so just get ready to help out with all of that business, please. And I see some cavalry nearby as well, so just bring in 1 unit of G militia to the front, ready to intercept those bastards. These guys cannot stand and fight for too long. At this point, yeah, we're just going to chop them their hell down. And there we go, we got ourselves a victory there. And you may notice casualties are relatively on the low side, despite the fact, yeah, I didn't have the flaming catapult. Cyan isn't exactly as powerful as Kong Rong, just because this is why you really want to start teching up. Probably earlier than I did. My mistake was staying on the basic militia troops for too long. Used intelligently, they are very, very good at letting you take cities with far fewer losses. I mean, look at that. 405 men lost, all 1,500 of theirs lost, and they actually had tower defenses, like a lot of tower defenses. And by the way, yeah, I think we're going to be looting and occupying. I want a bit of money here, and
Opportunity is seldom presented and easily lost. The Emperor is vulnerable. Warlords rise to his defense, whilst others cannot resist the lure of power. They stake their claim with steel and blood. In the ever-growing chaos, there is only one absolute truth. China's fate will be forged in war.
I'm guessing this is a really fancy way of saying I just became a duke. Yeah, I just became a duke. That's not even the level where I would be allowed to declare myself emperor. That's the next level up. King. But the thing is, I can't do that anyway because I'm a Han loyalist. So that was very dramatic right there. And that's a further 2 grand actually, because that was officially a mission. Beautiful. And there we go. This army right here will actually be back up to strength in, yeah, pretty much 1 turn. The horses will take 2, but we're pretty much ready to move straight on. And I imagine that farmland in Yi will actually be, yeah, pretty much ready to grab immediately. Now, this place is a bit on the interesting side because despite the fact it's its capital, it's not actually very good. It's, yeah, 2 territories in a province, and it's just farmland. Now, farmland is fine, but you're never going to make a giant pile of profit off farmland, and oh. Okay, food. Food is apparently a problem. Why is that suddenly a problem? Probably because, this place is large. Level 6, minus 22 food. Gotcha. Now, why is that making such a giant pile of... food market. You idiot, you're selling 12 food for 250. Now, we all know that's total flipping garbage. And sure, you can boost the amount of money you're making off peasantry, absolutely. So that's, yeah, actually 300 peasantry, 117 plus 156%, but that's still garbage. Food is way too valuable to ever be sold in a food market. So the food market is being demolished immediately. Lovely. In fact, we'll get that done right now because I don't want to actually be losing food. That would be a bit of a problem. So get rid of that. There we go. Food is now back in the positive. They do, however, have a one magistrate, which we're going to get rid of and replace with, like, you know, a comparable magistrate, because that's part of a unique chain for those guys I don't actually have access to. But I should be able to convert it into my tech tree. I don't think that'll be a problem. Other than that, yes, okay, so he's already got the level 4 boost food production building. That's absolutely fine. He's also got himself the tax building. I don't like the tax building. It's not very good, to be honest. So I might just actually get rid of that too, in fact. Yeah, we'll just get rid of that. Lovely. The admin building, that's absolutely fine. Other than that, what do I actually want here? What's the important thing in this place? Probably just focus on the farming, to be honest. Yeah, get down land development. That's absolutely fine, so we'll get that in play. Hopefully we can take the farmland next turn. That'll be lovely. Ooh, but we've also managed to capture a white stallion. Okay, that's pretty good. Big charge bonus up, authority plus 6, 10% chance of evading capture. Okay, not bad. Who gets on the front line and doesn't have a good horse right now? You've already got a very good horse right there, so you're fine, Tian Yu. What about... yes. What about Yu Rang, that big damn hero? You could probably do with a good horse. Yeah, go on. It is just quite frankly wrong that Yu Rang, the legendary champion, doesn't have a decent horse on him. So you have a decent horse, and one day we'll get you a follower too, I promise. Now, this beautiful, beautiful pile of money I've just looted from Yuan Shao's territory. Oh, it's burning a hole in my pocket. Where does it need to go? Yes, one very important thing, of course. If I upgrade my cities to level 7, then I can start upgrading all of these places, because plenty of these aren't allowed to be constructed until I actually hit level 7 small regional city. That is, yeah, small regional city. That's all level 7 stuff. Let's actually get Taishan, which is effectively my capital in all but name, to be honest, though I can't really afford to actually, you know, officially make it so. Yeah, get that moving up. That'd be good. And by the way, Donglai, why are you miserable right now? You're miserable because... population. Right, well, I tell you what, you can also be upgraded. That's fine. So we've just spent all of the money, but it's on important stuff, damn it. Now, we are in fact actually at this point, yeah, a duke. So, more armies, assignments, administrators, trade agreements, diddly-diddly-dee. What's actually up, by the way? That's one more administrator. That's another trade agreement, and one more assignment slot as well. Fine, together with... another spy too. Oh, we also get Grand Director and Grand Tutor as well. Love it. Right, full council at long last. And if I recall correctly, yeah, it doesn't actually matter who does this job. It's the same thing regardless. It's just a bunch of extra satisfaction. But we've got to make sure it's somebody who gets on with the rest of the council. Otherwise, there's going to be problems. And unfortunately, while I would love to honour Mi Heng, he doesn't actually get on with somebody else inside the council. So that's a shame. I would have liked to have honoured him. Though then again, Yin Li, our returning spy, the grand hero who flipped one of Yuan Shao's armies. He also doesn't get on with somebody, sadly. Yes, but I do think we know one thing we could use here. So, Jin Shao, the guy who was the extremely competent champion we captured from Sun Jian. Unfortunately, yeah, he was injured along the way. He actually gets, income from industry up. So, I think I know exactly where I'd like him to be. You, my good man, you'd actually need to go over to... no, not Pengchen. Pingwan, there we go. Pingwan, because that place is a bit vulnerable. So having some extra manpower over there would not hurt. Plus, this place already makes decent money, so that's not bad at all. Alright, even if he doesn't get on with 100% of people, I think I'm actually going to honour Mi Heng with the position of Grand Tutor, because someone needs to do it, because 50% trade influence is huge. So, congratulations, you're getting that. And who do you not get on with, by the way? You don't 100% get on with Liu Humin. Okay, bit of a shame, but I can deal with that. You two aren't in the same army, it's fine. And as for Grand Director, well, who could it really be aside from Yu Rang? Yu Rang deserves a position of honour, damn it. But Yu Rang doesn't get on with Mi Heng or Liu Humin, which is, a bit on the concerning side. Also, the returning hero Yin Li actually hates Kong Rong, possibly because he left him as a spy for so bloody long, so I guess that's kind of reasonable, sure. No, Yu Rang is getting the position anyway. If it causes problems down the line, we'll sort it out, but if need be, we'll need to make some changes. Potentially, potentially Liu Humin shouldn't actually be faction heir, because she's not exactly well set up for it, to be honest, but we'll see. We'll see about that. Maybe I'd be willing to consider adopting some of my most beloved faction members to become actual family. And there we go. Pingwan is now much, much better defended. So if the army that we saw up here does come knocking, we are in a position to deal with that. Also, that's another bloody army from Gongsun Zan. He's just sending 4 armies down to the river. What on earth is he planning? Okay, great turn here, but things change quickly in this game. Let's see what's coming up next. In particular, with Yuan Shao and Luo Yang. And Liu Bei's continuing to march south to assist. Thanks, Liu Bei. Gongsun Zan is probably just continuing his little... he's continuing his little vacation. No idea where he's going. Genuinely curious. And hello, what's going on here precisely? Yuan Shao is attacking me. He's decided that... hang on, who's actually the primary army that he's attacking here? It's not me. I'm one of the reinforcements. Right. Okay, so Yilin now gets to lead his forces against, his former boss, who he served for, it must have been decades, presumably. At least a decade. So, as a result of that, time to see if we can help out with this, because the biggest force is Yuan Shu's, which is damaged, but experienced. But then again, this force is experienced too. Right, what I do have is 1 unit of cavalry. It will be crucial that I actually use that cavalry to try and take out the archers of Yuan Shao or Zhu Yu. Here we go. I'm going to be coming from over here. The enemy's right there and we'll be walking in that direction. That kind of works for me. That means, there's a big hill in the way and the enemy will be going over there. Plus another enemy coming up behind them. That should mean they split up. But then again, if the AI could win this by itself, I might want to hold back. Because if Yuan Shao is destroyed, but Yuan Shu is crippled, that leaves Luo Yang open to me. Okay, we might want to play a dangerous game here. Still, for the time being, you guys get in here. Let's see what we can do. And yes, indeed, they're heading straight for him. So, stay back for the time being. Get on top of this hill. See what we can figure out. Don't expose yourself too early on here. So yeah, they're heading right for that small army. But the main army is in fact back here, including Yuan Shu himself. But Yuan Shu is weak. There's a possibility he might be able to get himself killed. They've got themselves, a full-strength general here, but only basic stuff. Good quality armor, not a good quality weapon. Unfortunately, Yin Li, you've not got anything good either. No, you're just on basic stuff. I mean, in theory, no, you can't beat Yuan Shao. Yuan Shao's got, like, all special stuff on him, so he's going to be tougher than I think he is. Then again, not that bad. Less than 2,000 damage a swing. You'll still lose, but it wouldn't be a catastrophe. Now, this works for me right here. So far, the main force of Yuan Shao is continuing to head straight at these guys. Would any of them duel? And, okay, all I'd need to do would be survive for a minute and a half to gain respect. I think I could survive for a minute and a half. That wouldn't be too difficult at all. Right, my cavalry's getting ahead, obviously. You know, it's cavalry, it moves faster. But, here we go. We've got ourselves some archers coming to intercept me. Bad idea. Very bad idea. In fact, actually, all the archers are being pulled back. So these guys have now got no archer support whatsoever. My cavalry can basically just slam in to those archers. You fall back just a little bit and then join the charge. You need to get involved, damn it. So in you go, in you go, in you go. Right, okay. Cavalry leading the charge right here. And this, to answer a question I asked long ago, is why you'd pay the extra money for the better cavalry. They'll come with wedges and all sorts, and even like flipping formations. Yeah, these guys can't even go into wide formation to try and avoid that, but that's fine. They've got like massive resistance anyway, so they're just going to destroy these here archers and then move straight on. Yuan Shu, are you taking on spearmen with your cavalry? Oh, good idea. Bloody genius, that guy. Right, how's this going, by the way? Not great. Not great at all. But is that a duel going on right there? Yeah, there's a duel going on right there. Their vanguard is actually going to try and take on the champion. He might not win, but he might soften them up a little bit. So this all works for me. You guys are doing a good job chasing this guy off. Lovely. You guys get over here. Hit these guys if they're shooting at you right now. Let's just start seeing off all of their archers. We need to soften up the army so Yuan Shu can get the kill. And my cavalry's doing a good job just smashing into these archers right now. Yeah, there we go. They don't like this. They don't like this one little bit. And now Yuan Shu is starting to move into position. So now get over here. You're being chased off right now. Get back over here and hit these guys with another charge if you can. There's more charges going over here. There's some, basic saber militia. They're not going to do too much right now. I can just basically, keep these guys nice and busy. In comes, guys, you're supposed to be charging. You're supposed to be... Wasn't much of a charge, to be honest, but whatever. Right, you guys, get over here. Stay away from the front line. I don't want you getting too close, please. And units are starting to fall apart here. Get my cavalry out of there, please. Let's hit these guys. Let's just go, 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 go. Right, who could you duel, by the way? Somebody's busy for the time being. You can't duel. Could duel the champion. How did the champion do, by the way? I assume he did. No, maybe he wasn't dueling the vanguard at all. I'm not sure. Still, we've got more cavalry coming in. Their cavalry on this occasion. Right, where are my troops? Start my troops moving forward because, yeah, sure, I'd like it to all work out perfectly, but I'd rather, you know, win than lose. And I'm starting to worry I might be moving into a position where Yuan Shu might lose this one, which would be a problem, yes. So, bring in my infantry to support, because it's good infantry, can keep them bogged down for the time being. Here we go, we got a problem here. His archers, though damaged, are still actually doing the job. So, we need to get my troops over there to start chasing them off as soon as possible, please. All of you guys, go, 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 go. And you just go and intercept them, please. That'll do just fine. And I need to get my flipping sentinel out of there, too. That's not going so hot. Right. What's going on? The enemy is starting to fall apart here. Their front line is, yes, starting to collapse. How much they even have left at this point? Not a huge amount, but there's plenty back here that's just basically dealing with some archers. They've still got something. You guys, get over here. And bloody hell, my sentinel is being hunted down by cavalry. Go, 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 go. Come on. Get out of there. Get out of there, please. Dear, oh flipping dear. Right, send some G over to intercept. Just lead those guys straight into the G militia, please. There we go. So now I've got some lovely G for you guys. There we go. Very nice. And the cavalry's back as well. It's miles out of position, but it can chase off these guys, so that works for me. Next up, yeah, who's left at this point? You get out of there. I've now got myself, yeah, G militia ready to intercept some of these guys. That'll do for the time being, okay? We are taking a few knocks, but we're doing all right. And where's the cavalry? Cavalry's getting over here. Just smash into those guys. That should be job done over there. You get over here and hit these guys, please. This cavalry can't stand up forever. You get over... Oh, that's Yuan Shao! And he hits pretty bloody hard, actually. Yes, he does. Right, get out of there. Fall behind Yuan Shu's line, please. I don't want you ending up dead, but to be honest, if Yuan Shao wants to hunt you down for revenge, I can understand why. I mean, that's reasonable right there. Right, just keep him bogged down, please. Keep him bogged down. Unless he wants to duel. Would he like to duel? No, he doesn't want to duel for some reason. Right, looks to me like Yuan Shu starting to get this on this occasion. Though I've got some troops around here that are just going to keep these guys nice and busy. You guys just keep these guys nice and busy. You just take out those horses. You guys just get over here. Yeah, if we can actually take out Yuan Shao, do it. Just keep him bogged down. If we can assassinate the commander and his lovely, lovely hat, that would do the job very nicely. And how's his health doing? Oh, is he fleeing? I think he's fleeing. Yeah, Yuan Shao has decided he's not doing this today. That's got to be good for morale for me. Right, do I want to try and hunt him down? No, I think we're okay, actually. There's more important things we need to do, like, you know, making sure we actually flipping win. Now, my G are over here by some archers and some more G. They're going to win, but whatever. Yuan Shu is... Oh, Yuan Shu is really weak. Yuan Shu... Do you want to maybe get out of there? Because you're looking a bit on the dodgy side, actually. I'm just going to go and send my guy to help with that, actually. Just cut straight through there. And men are starting to run. Honestly, not too surprising. I've got fresh troops over here. We got ourselves one badly damaged strategist. There's Zhu Yu. Probably running off to join Cao Cao. That would make sense historically. Right, you guys, get over here. Get over here. And, okay. This is looking alright, actually. This is looking reasonable. Yuan Shu, you really want to be not throwing yourselves into more fights, by the way. Seriously. Don't. Just get out of here, man. Get out of here. Is their general still around, by the way? There we go, the champion. Do I want to? No, he doesn't want to duel anymore. He's too weak at this point. Right, you get over there. Chase off those archers. I feel like we're on the cusp of victory right now. And our ally is... Uh-oh. Was that Yuan Shu? Yeah, Yuan Shu just died. I mean, he's probably not dead. He's too legendary to die. But he's wounded for the time being, which is not good news. Right, get over here. We need to actually wrap this up right now because with him dead, this could be a bit of trouble, actually. This is going to be down to the wire. Okay, I've got more G coming in to intercept some archers. G will absolutely shatter archers. They're breaking, they're breaking, they're breaking. I think we're looking at mass break here. Yep, there we go. We reached the end. So, I haven't lost... Well, I've lost a bit. The cavalry are dead. 3 units are badly damaged. 3 are reasonable. My general's in okay shape. And bear in mind, there's no replenishment here. Still, a victory's a victory, and a humiliated Yuan Shao is never a bad thing. Also, I was reinforcements in that fight, so do I get anything for that? Yes, I get a tiny bit of money. It's not much, but it's a bit. And as I was expecting, Yuan Shao is counterattacking. Okay, what have we got here? So, you want a trade agreement? I thought we already had one, but I tell you what, I'll flippin' take it. That's got to be worth a lot, right? I'll take a trade monopoly, actually, just to be safe. Yeah, there we are. We'll extort Dongmin through trade. He's willing to pay to be extorted. I tell you what, I won't say no, but I'd rather have the money over time if I could, please. Yeah, that's actually not so much. So actually, yeah, you know what? I'll just take it up front. Oh, bloody hell, Liu Bei wants to go back to war with Zhang Yan. We only just signed peace with him, Liu Bei. Literally, we only just signed peace. Yeah, this is something that needs to be fixed, by the way, which is, this is something very annoying. It doesn't matter how I answer, I get myself screwed over. Because if I reject, the vassal goes independent and I lose Liu Bei. If I accept, then as a result of that, I will probably become untrustworthy because I'll be declaring war on somebody who I recently signed a peace with. So I get screwed over in either way. And the same thing can happen defensively too, which is if someone you've signed a peace with attacks one of your vassals, you become untrustworthy for going to their defense, which makes no sense whatsoever and needs to be fixed. But I love Liu Bei, he's my best friend, so we're going to accept. But look at that, I'm going to get absolutely flipping screwed over by this, because I recently signed peace with him, but am I willing to just let Liu Bei go, because he's being a dick right now? The thing is, I like Liu Bei. Liu Bei's my best friend, but that's basically me declaring myself as evil, and maybe I am a bit evil, but if I become that treacherous, I'm never going to be able to sign peace with anybody a bloody again. No, you know what? Me and Liu Bei can be friends. He doesn't need to work for me anymore. You want to start this stupid war? You go and start the stupid war, alright? Just keep me out of it. Plus, this means Dongmin really likes me. And arguably, Dongmin could be a more interesting friend than Liu Bei. But yeah, would you believe that's going to make me untrustworthy too? Because I just actually broke a relationship. So, basically Liu Bei screwed me in either case. No, we're doing it. You, my good man, are now independent. Go and wage your stupid war that has no purpose by yourself, alright? I've got enough on my bloody plate. Oh, hang on. Zhang Yan attacked... Oh, he was actually being attacked. Yes, okay. So, oh my goodness, I've actually got a son. I've got a son. Took bloody ages, but I've got a son. Oh, that's marvellous right there. It's gonna take a long time for Kong Teng to grow up, by the way. A very long time. But, you know what? It's nice to have him here. And there we go. Yuan Shao has now fallen back to Luo Yang. The thing is, Mi Heng is right here. I think that's precisely what we need to do now. This is too good an opportunity to leave. Right. Mi Heng, move out. Can you actually make it there next turn? And yes. Yes, you can. Good. You can make it there next turn. Good. Good, 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 good. You make your way back over to the farmland, please. Just go back over there and chill out for a bit. Mi Heng should be able to win this one. Can you actually make it? No, these forces can't. Oh, this guy can, but only because he's in March mode. And if he's in March mode, he can't begin. So, okay, we're in good shape here. This is all fine. Also, just double check here. Liu Bei, we're no longer actually friends or anything. But, at the bare minimum... Hang on, can I just revassalize you? Recently broken deals. I might be able to revassalize him later. Alright, when he's chilled out a bit. But for the time being, yeah, bare minimum, let's actually go for a nice big military access, non-aggression, diddly-diddly-dee. Also, you probably need some food. So how about we seal the deal with a bit of food? Yeah, a bit of a poor deal to be honest, but you know what? I'll flip and take it. Just so we've actually got military access sorted out here. Because I want to make sure he doesn't attack me. He's unlikely to because he never breaks treaties. So he's trustworthy even if he doesn't directly work for me. And more importantly, me and Dongmin are now getting towards being friends. Alright, we're moving in the right direction here. Oh, bloody hell. He'd actually join the military alliance. I can bring him in. Oh. Oh, well, this is fascinating. Apparently, Yuan Shu is perfectly happy for Dongmin to join the alliance. Oh, well, this is perfect. I'm a Han loyalist, and now, literally, the guy who's currently running the Han and kind of, you know, has the Emperor kept prisoner, diddly-diddly-dee. But whatever, still like, you know, 10% legitimate, maybe even 15 on a good day. He's willing to join up. Yeah, screw it. Get flipping Dongmin involved here. Oh, this is great. I say this is great. I have just realised a downside just after I agreed to it, which is, there's a small problem, which is, He's at war with everybody, meaning I just did a positive deal with somebody who's at war with literally the entire world. Oh, that's gonna be bad. But on the plus side, I can now give war coordination orders to Lu flipping Boo. Oh, and this gives me a beautiful amount of visibility as well for, yeah, all the stuff you've got. So this is, all of Dongmin's territory. He owns a lot more than I thought he did. I thought he was actually pretty boxed in, but he's got all this stuff over here too. Very nice. Okay, new diplomatic state of play here. So, the green is me. This new grey area is, it's a tiny bit of land that belongs to Liu Bei. He is friendly, if not formally a vassal anymore. I've got one tiny vassal over here, but she's not really doing anything, so whatever. Zhang Yan wants to attack Liu Bei. He could do it, I don't flipping care. But we've now got, Yuan Shu and Dongmin as formal military allies. Oh, this is so good. This actually looks really, really damn good. And the great saboteur Ying Li is also leveled up from that battle. Very, very well deserved indeed, my good man. Let's get you moving in the right direction here, because you could be a great general in time, alright? You're actually looking promising for only a level 3. Here we go, bravery. Even more expertise, charge negation, together with, immune to fear and terror. Very nice ability right there. In fact, we should really get you a better weapon, shouldn't we? Yes, we should. Because you've got yourself, right now, only about 700 odd damage. I tell you what, I'll give you O. The axe gives you minus to expertise, but a big increase to resolve. Is that really worth it? Actually, you know what we should do? Liu Humin, you've got this here G that honestly you don't need anymore, because now the Vanguard's doing the dueling. So you just go over to, a basic common double sword thing that's still decent enough, lovely. And that frees up the Marshal G for someone else. But, actually, do I want him to have that? He can't have it till next turn anyway. We'll see, because there's one other person who I would actually like to bring into the army at some point. In fact, we might have a discussion about that after we take over this here farmland, because we're going in right now. Is he still here? He's in the forest right now. Okay, I see where you are, my good man. Go over here, take over this here farm, and... hang on. Who's that over there? Ah, it's just another force of Liu Yao, fine. So they've just got this tiny army right here. Nothing of note, we should be able to destroy that, no problem. Right, take the farmyard back. Potentially, Liu Bei's probably not actually planning to help me out anymore, because, we're not actually allies. So that's a bit of a shame. Would you like to naff off back to your own territory, please? Because we're kind of not actually working with each other anymore. Not formally, anyway. Right, I think under these circumstances, I'm happy to just auto-resolve this battle. We've seen that business before, lost a handful of men, we'll recover them almost immediately, move straight in, take that back, please. Lovely. Yep, all those troops will actually be back up to full strength next turn, no problem whatsoever. Time for the big one, though. You rang. We've got ourselves, potentially, an opportunity here. What? Ooh. Okay, Cao Pi is present inside the city. That is Cao Cao's son. Alright, definitely. I checked this. Cao Ren isn't. Cao Pi is Cao Cao's son. So, we've killed his wife. We may as well finish off the son too. Yeah, I'd say. You guys have got yourselves plenty of supplies. Put the place under siege. Alright, let's just see if we can potentially wait them out. Get in there. How many supplies do they have at the minute? And the answer is none. Oh my. So you guys are basically going to have no choice but to come and fight me immediately with your garrison. It's not a bad garrison. There is actually, a proper little military garrison thing here. But I think we should be able to handle that right there. Yeah, I tell you what. Continue the siege. Let's flipping wait them out. Though I guess we may as well have one battering ram in production, sure. Also, just look at trade now. Trade is worth so flipping much. That is beautiful. Now, I don't think we're necessarily done with Yuan Shao yet, but just out of interest, how desperate is he for peace? Surprisingly not desperate yet. I would have expected, a little bit more on the desperation side. But, if need be, I can pretty much, force him into a peace anytime I want to. Ah, yes, and speaking of Lu Bu, he actually took back the lumberyard. Sorry, I think I missed that at some point. So, Lu Bu taken back the lumberyard. That's nice indeed. Oh, it's another race for Luo Yang at this point. Right, who are you guys formally at war with, by the way? Ah, the answer is technically everybody. Gotcha. Though, Yuan Shao, which is very, very welcome indeed. Zhang Yan would be helpful, though. If you guys wouldn't mind, yeah, heading north and dealing with a bit of Zhang Yan, that'd be marvellous. Annoyingly, Zhang Yan is not actually showing up because even though he's at war with him, I assume, yeah, it's not like a joint alliance war or anything. So therefore, yeah, he's not willing to do that. Bit of a shame. So I could just tell him to go straight over to Luo Yang, but I'd rather have that myself because if I take it, I can sell it to him and he'll say thank you for it. That's what I want out of this. So how about instead I say, hey, you guys, would you mind going and taking out, ooh, that army over there? Or the capital. Yeah, go and take the capital if you'd be so kind. Oh, that's why I can't attack Zhang Yan. I'm not at war with Zhang Yan because I turned down the war with him because it's now Liu Bei's war. Got it. Although then again, Liu Bei in time, rather than being my vassal, could actually become an ally. Yuan Shu's pretty close to being happy with it. Liu Bei himself is okay. Dongmin will need to come around because, yeah, there has been a bit of Liu Bei Han warfare, but it's not so bad. It's looking alright. And as for all this lovely money burning a hole in my pocket, yeah, you guys are right on the edge, aren't you? So right now we could do with, yeah, we could definitely do with a big old pile of extra troops there. Yeah, that's an extra 2 units of cavalry, 1 of swords. That's not bad at all. Now, which way to take this? Because, okay, now this is interesting. 100 extra income or another 10% of trade influence. Which I'd argue is probably going to be worth more, plus the building's a little bit on the cheaper side. Yeah, screw it. Artisan tool depot, let's get the trade going up there. That'll do as a starting point. As for Chen, you guys are still miserable, so have yourselves some slightly better schools. Love it. You may also have slightly better schools. Congratulations. Now, time for the big one here. Is Lu Bu gonna make a run straight at Luo Yang? And if he is, will he actually take it? Because he's damaged too. More importantly, down over here, Cao Cao's presumably going to come out and play. That's going to be a surprisingly tough fight, however, with the aid of the garrison. And Liu Bei is actually still heading south. That's a... oh, no. No, 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 not Gonsun Zan. No. You're being freed. You're garbage. I don't care. Congratulations, you're now free. Have fun being defeated by Gonsun Zan. That's another -10. Right, so all my vassals have naffed off. I'm not having war with Gonsun Zan, alright? It ain't happening. It's not. So, Gonsun Zan can flipping conquer you. I don't care. Alright, screw vassals and screw Yuan Shao, the king of the vassals. And unsurprisingly, Yuan Shao has come to attack Pinghuan. That's absolutely fine. And, okay. They've got more than I thought they'd have. Oh yeah, this is the remnants of Cao Ren's army. This is literally everything. This is all they've got in the world. But it's all scruffy and it's all going to come out bit by bit. And the thing is, even if I can't win this, I can assassinate some of their leaders. Because Yu Rang has the great big spear Choppy McGiblet. Hang on, what was that actually called? The G of the Imperial Guard. I preferred my name, but whatever. And the thing is... yeah, this guy, no special weapon. You have got yourself no special weapon, slightly special armor, nothing too special at all. You can't duel at all. Cao Ren has got himself, yeah, a bronze sword, but I don't really believe that's going to be too dangerous at all. Basically, my vanguard should be able to chop through their entire army, general by general. And the morale penalties for that might be so severe that, oh, this could work. Alright, so we got ourselves a big, flat, open ground here. That's not bad at all. Yeah, fall back over in this direction. We want to obviously have a big open space for my trebuchets to have a shot. We want spears on the flanks. This all seems pretty simple stuff. At the end of the day, though, this is going to be won by my generals. it's all going to come down to Gongji and Yurang. They need to be the ones that win this. Oh, here we go. I'm starting to see some things appearing here. Yeah, there we are. Right, so they see me, I see them. They're starting to appear through the forest, but I've drawn up far enough back. That doesn't matter. The forest is not inside trebuchet range anyway, so we haven't lost anything there. If they want to fight, they need to do it on the open plain. Now, what do we know here? Cavalry over on this flank is a little bit on the damage side. How much cavalry is there elsewhere? I might want to take literally all my cav and throw it at that flank, because that's actually a lot of bows. That is a lot of bows. Right, cavalry, get over here, join up into one huge force, and yeah, hit their weakened cavalry, finish them off, get in round the archers. We need you to be in position to do that. Here we go. Cavalry start heading off onto the right. They've got some good cavalry on the left, but my spears are protecting the left flank, and as long as I actually keep them perfectly still, they'll get some good brace bonus right there. There we are. Charge reflection versus mounted. So therefore, those guys can just stay here. We'll brace them up. Everything will be good. In fact, you know what? You guys, go into guard mode. Stay exactly where you are, please. Now, I'm starting to see some cavalry movement over there. And here we go. Are we moving into range here? You guys are going to... they're not going to... oh, that's going to be a problem. If they actually just refuse to duel, that means I can't do anything one-on-one with them. That could be a problem, actually, yes. So in come all of my cav, and they will absolutely trash the hell out of these lancers. They're already going to start melting, no time whatsoever. Yeah, I'd be shaken too, actually, yes. So just wait. They're going to put a handful of fire arrows over onto us, but... come on, guys, you need to... oh, you've been hit by your own flaming shot right there. You don't like that one little bit. So actually, yeah, congratulations. You just broke your own flipping cavalry. Okay, time for you guys to start heading around the back over here and getting ready to hit these here archers. So those archers have now been taken out of the equation. Not all of them, but some. So now we just get over here, loop in, and start riding down some archers. You guys are now being hit by my crossbows, and now you guys have got horses right up the arse, and now they don't know where they want to go anymore, because nobody likes having cavalry right round the back. No. So, enemy units are starting to flee already. That works for me. More starting to flee. You guys, pull out. Get over there, and then loop round to the rest of them, because now spears are going to start trying to get on top of you. But this doesn't matter. Even if you take a few knocks pulling out, that's fine. Because, look here. The army's now scattered all over the flipping place. In fact, look at this. There's a massive cluster of units right there. Trebuchets, see if you can land a big-ass rock right in the middle of all of that, because that would just be perfect. Frontline's going to have to take care of itself, and by the way, you go forward, intercept these guys if you'd be so kind. You go forward, hit this guy. If he's not willing to duel, then I will just kill him one-on-one. That should be absolutely fine. You, roar of the beast, please. There we go. Right, cavalry's now been pulled out of here. Pull them away. Get them round to here to these guys on the front line. I want these guys taken out too, please. So you guys, yeah, just start splitting up and take out all of these lads. So, yeah, just everybody focus on... in fact, you know what, you two... dogpile this guy. Dogpile their flipping champion. I don't care. Right, next up, you break these guys. Champion, focus on this guy. I want him dead, please. So now my cavalry are just chasing down these archers. Catastrophic huge concentration of fire over here. I think that was... yeah, I think that, by the way, was cavalry that tried to charge into prepared spearmen. Didn't work out well for them, so that's good. You... get over here, see off these guys. You keep working on their champion, who's already taken some big knocks. You guys, where's the other cavalry, by the way? Oh, you guys get out of there, bloody hell. Right, just keep on running, and now, yeah, just start seeing them off, please. You get over here, you get over here. It's time to see off the rest of it. But at this point, they're looking pretty screwed to me. Start falling back, please. Start falling back. Hit these guys over here. You prepare to do a great big, Roar of the Beast. You can do it pretty regularly, so screw it, just get them out of there. They are now suffering from morale penalties and a champion right up the arse, and they break. Right, so that's going pretty well so far. These guys are a brutal, brutal team. So in which case, now go back over to the champion, screw that guy. So these guys are a bit on the screwed side, but honestly they're kind of leading troops away, so that's actually fine. So in which case, these cavalry, get back over here. You guys, get away, get away, get away. You guys, actually one of you chase off those guys. One of you, get over here. Let's actually just see off the rest of the archers, please. But at this point, they don't have much left. These archers are badly damaged. You're running out of ammunition. This is pretty good as a starting point, actually. You, see off the rest of these guys, please. Get over here, hit these guys. In fact, actually, you're actually engaged with me right now. You get over there and hit those guys. And, warriors run. Okay, hang on. Which warriors are those? I'm guessing that's just some cavalry out in the middle of nowhere. If it is, I don't actually care. Yeah, it's just a handful of cav that were caught by spears. That is not a problem. You get over here and hit those archers, because, there's still a few more archers floating around here. Not much, just a handful. We're pretty much on top of it right now. Also, annoyingly, some cavalry did get around the back there. You see them off, please. Let's just actually get rid of them if you'd be so kind. You get over here, hit these guys in the side. That should all fall apart pretty quickly. Are you ready for another? No, you're not ready for another one just yet, but you're getting close. Right, cavalry... You guys have recovered. Well, get over here and hit these guys then. Their front line is looking, well, they don't really have a front line anymore. They've just got troops all over the place. So, that works for me. That all works for me very nicely. So, you're starting to get a bit weakened, actually. You're losing health, but it's probably fine. So just, keep on keeping on, please. Sooner or later, we'll kick these guys' asses. Do you want to get over there, by the way? No, maybe you want to actually chase these guys off. Right, you guys have been chased off. You guys get back over here. Hit these guys, if you'd be so kind, before they hit my archers again. Where's the rest of the cavalry? The cavalry is looking... there's a bit over there. That's good. Right, you guys are in a perfect position to smash into these guys. And you are looking dodgy. You are looking dodgy. You go over here and hit these guys. Did those guys immediately break, by the way? Not yet, but they're taking damage fast. They don't like where they are right now. Right, he's fleeing. You get over here. See off these guys, if you'd be so kind. And now, there's a small number of troops coming in. We're out of ammunition. So at this point, it's pretty much down to, the front line or the generals. But the generals are doing an excellent, excellent job. So you see off these bastards. Come on, you guys need to break right now. You... go and hunt down, Cao Pi. Go and kill Cao's flipping son. You can pull this off, right? And, okay, these guys still aren't willing to bloody duel, which is quite frankly just rude. Right, Vanguard coming in for one big-ass charge here, and this should be a mass break for all of these bastards. I'm hoping for a big mass break, and they are in the process of, that's looking dodgy to me. Get around the side of them, please. Get around the side of them. Finish off their bloody champion. Right, their champion just got himself completely shanked. Finish off the strategist if you could. Actually, you know what? You two together, you might be able to win this at this point. All three of you, get over here and hit these Saber Militia. Alright, in comes the champion. In comes the Vanguard. In comes the charging guys. And... oh, you're furious. Right, Cao Pi, I think, was oath sworn to that guy, so he's now really mad. Does that mean he's willing to duel? No, he's not willing to duel yet, but screw it. He might be momentarily. You, get on top of Cao Pi. You, keep the rest of these troops busy. Alright, just go and keep them busy for the time being. There we go. Enemy units are fleeing all over the shop. The front line is now... it's engaged, but I think we're okay for the time being. Okay, everything should be under control. Now, that's just a handful of troops left over. At this point, the main action is over here. And momentarily, things are about to get good because... Roar of the Beast. Everyone's morale needs to go down, if you'd be so kind. Lovely. So, just keep these guys busy. Keep hitting them over and over and over again. You... try and hunt down this guy, please. Enemy warriors are fleeing. There we go. You guys are running out of cover. Those guys are now shattered. There's more troops over here. I'll tell you what. You guys just get round the back. See what we can do there. There's still some troops here. But I feel like if we can just kill the generals, we'll be fine. Now, there's another champion here, actually, which is a little bit on the worrying side. So, can you actually... Hang on. Who's left at this point? Because now all their generals are bunched together. Now, okay, interesting. Their champion is willing to duel my vanguard, but my vanguard is already weakened. And, oh, okay, so officially I can duel Cao Ren, and all I need to do is survive for a minute and a half. Okay, I feel like we could potentially do this, actually. Yeah, screw it. Make it happen. And as for my vanguard, you fall back. Help out with this situation over here. So we've actually got a duel on our hands now. Now, I think Yuan could win this just because of his amazingly powerful weapon. So, okay, let's see what we've got going on there. Keep an eye on that. We might need to pull him away. So, okay, that's now changed to win before. So that's definitely changed from what it was. You need to get the hell out of there, my good man. Run. Alright, do not let yourself be attacked by the champion. So, just, yeah, pull back. I need you to get over here and help out with, you know, vanguarding, which is, you know, your job. Right, you guys get over here. And the vanguard is, come on. There you go. Get over here, roar of the beast, break those guys. That'll be good. So, yeah, that duel is actually going pretty well, as I was expecting it to, because he's just being absolutely shredded by that lovely little Imperial G business. And some of our warriors are running, who's... You bloody coward! Right, okay. Unfortunately, he took a few too many knocks, so the vanguard is actually running right now, which is not good, because that means these guys now get themselves a bit of a bonus. That's a shame. You've let us down, my good man, but then again, you are new, so fair enough, I suppose. Okay, maybe this is not quite as settled as I thought it was. And they're trying to run him down as well. Okay, we might be about to lose that guy, which would be a shame, but he's not exactly done well during this battle, so whatever, to be honest. And where are these troops? Yeah, troops are now coming up over here, and we're about to kill Cao Ren, so that's good. Cao Pi's probably next on my big to-do list. Oh, he has indeed fallen. They hunted him down. Right, well, if he's dead, then he's dead. Whatever, to be honest. He was kind of new. And as for the duel, come on, finish him off, please. And we're coming up on the final moments here. He's now been very deaded. Right, lovely. So Cao Ren's now dead. How about we go and kill the strategist? Because basically, screw you. And any chance we can... Oh, hang on. Get back on the horse, actually. Yeah, get back on your horse. Being on the horse is a good idea. Don't make that mistake again. So, we no longer have a vanguard. Bit of an unfortunate thing right there. In fact, actually, this is now looking a bit on the dodgy side. You guys, out of guard mode, round the outside here. We might need to call back the champion to just help out with all the rest of it. You back on the horse now. And anytime you're flipping ready, please. There we go. We figured it out. Right. Go and kill their strategist. He's only got like 14,000 health, so this shouldn't take long. Yeah, 10,000 now, actually. Good. Right, hold firm. Get around the outside of these guys. Start surrounding them. You do actually have more health than them right now. Those archers are not happy. Enemy warriors are running. Yeah, you're running immediately because obviously you don't want to do this. Finish him off if you'd be so kind. Can you finish him off, please? Okay, that's another enemy general dead. So the plan is starting to work at this point. They don't want to duel. I don't flipping blame them, but I don't think you get a flipping choice on this occasion, actually. Troops are starting to fall apart back over here. You are needed just to help out breaking this here front line, alright? I need you to shatter these guys. This is it. This is all they've got. If we break the front line, then it's just the generals. And these generals are... They're fine, but they're not spectacular. And the enemy is starting to break here. They're starting to break. You guys, get around the back of here. Right in the back, right in the back, right in the back. The champion's coming in. You guys are now heading... No, don't go in that direction. Go and bog down their commander, please. And need these guys to... Oh! There was a very, very brief invitation to duel there. Who wants to actually duel? Okay, this guy does, but he's got so much health. I'm not actually going to say yes. Because, quite frankly, it is cowardly that this is the point you've decided you want to duel. Like, all the times you decided, no, I can't be bothered to duel. Now you've decided you want to duel. No, now my champion is just going to murder literally everyone in your stupid army. Get over here and break these guys too. Yeah, that'll do the job. Get over here. These G Militia, please. These G Militia. Right, so now we're just going to basically murder all of you. And you're also going to have your hamstringed because I feel like it. Keep them bogged down at this point. Yeah, they don't have much of a front line left. Keep them busy. Keep them busy. Keep them busy. They are now breaking all over the place. You guys are now about to be absolutely smashed. Yeah, knock them there. Hell over. We can do all that business. How are their generals doing? Not great! Right, send the champion to go and assassinate Cao Pi. He's down to, yeah, 16,000 odd troops. You're down to, oh, you're fleeing. You're fleeing. Oh, I love it. Do you want to duel now, by the way? No, I thought you didn't. Oh, did someone order a murder? Because in comes Yuan. Alright, in he comes, in he comes, in he comes. He's going to murder Cao Pi. Is Cao Pi fleeing at this point? He might be fleeing. And if he is, it's going to be too late, my good man. Go on, kill him. Murder him dead. Oh, he just got completely shanked. And with that one blow, we win. And that's it. If Cao Cao won this victory, he'd have been able to keep growing that army. We'd be right back where we started. This victory has basically just handed us the city. That's it. We win. Cao Cao's pretty much done. Right, down goes Cao Ren. And we should make a big pile of money from this. A lot of generals died. And we might be able to pick up some stuff too. Oh, flip. We captured Cao Cao's son. Sadly, he's not willing to join the faction. Boo. Boo, I say. Bit of a shame. So, for 500 money, he could go home. Or, we could execute him for a really nice bit of armor. I'm gonna be honest. We killed your mother. I think it's time you go down too. So, goodbye. I'll be having that lovely dignified bit of armor for me. Bye-bye. Right, so, next up. Oh, yeah, 16% replenishment. Every time I need those troops right there. And there it is, that's the Imperial G. Now, what's Yuan Shu doing right... Yuan Shu, where are you going? Oh, is he crossing the river to Hanei? He might be, you know. That'd be really, really damn good if that's what he's doing. You're going for... I don't know where the hell you're going right now, and... Okay, you want a non-aggression pact. That's actually fine. To be honest, they're willing to actually pay to be not attacked by me. So, yeah, go for it. I don't want to attack you, not a problem. And as I would have expected, Lu Bu tragically has been able to take Luoyang. So we can't go in and take it for ourselves. Bit of a shame. Still, that does mean Dongmin is really starting to get somewhere. And there it is. Plus 9 armor, 36 armor base. That's actually really, really damn nice right there. And thankfully, Gongji is not actually dead. He just needs a couple of turns to recover. Also, of all the people to level up during that battle, it was the strategist apparently. I'm just quite frankly shocked it wasn't flipping Yuan. Though I will say this is kind of perfect timing because resourcefulness gives me flaming shot. I've literally just unlocked flaming shot right now. Which is very bloody convenient, isn't it, Cao Cao? Because there's this city in front of me that I wouldn't actually mind taking into my possession. Oh, and I would have loved to have given that armor over to Yuan, but no, he's not allowed to do it. I'm guessing it's just for commanders. Ah, perfect. The capital of Cao Cao, and because we've actually had the place under siege, the towers have started to go down too. So, some towers are kind of on fire, some of them are kind of broken, but yeah, I think I see the opportunity right over there. We got ourselves, yeah, absolutely no towers overlooking this area. Spot on. So they claim to have a few units here, but oh, they've actually got artillery. Oh, that could be a concern, actually. Right, I wasn't expecting artillery. Guys, we've got maybe bigger problems than I thought. Okay, all archers, forward, 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 forward. Fast as you like, please. In fact, basically everybody forward, forward, forward. Right, okay, I didn't realise we had bastion artillery. We're gonna take some, ouch, we're gonna take some knocks. There we go. Let's just quickly chase off those trebuchets with my archers. Like, all of my archers. Concentrate all fire on the bloody trebuchet crews. I don't want them doing anything to me, please. That's right. That's right, let's just get rid of them, and they're starting to die, and now they're not happy about life. Right, so, My trebuchets have been mostly burnt down. That's always welcome. Right, well, I guess we have to do this the old-fashioned way. You know, climbing the walls, murdering everyone, burning your city to the ground. Diddly-diddly-dee. Okay, this is now looking a bit better. All my infantry is up on the front line. That's all absolutely fine. We just need to, yeah, take control of the gates. Then I can actually just bring in Yuan. He can murder their little champion who's just decided to step in. That should be pretty much job done. Yeah, there's a commander here and a champion, but they've got nothing on Yuan. Here we go, we got ourselves a duel here. Where's their bloody leader? We're just starting to, yeah, cut through them here. And we've got ourselves single combat versus their general. He's already been softened up a little bit, so now we're just going to have a nice fight, and okay, nobody knocked anyone off their horse on that occasion, so I guess we just, you know, crack on without in that case. By the way, use the nice hamstring attack, because why not, eh? There we go, lovely. And now he's slow or something. And it looks to me like we are going to very, very easily win before these 40 seconds are up. We are just going to straight up stab him at some point. He's got nothing. He's got flipping nothing. Stab him through the chest, please, and that should be him nice dead. And as a result of that, my troops are very happy about life. Right, guys, time to move forward here. Push up, there's one guy left. It's, yeah, a commander. I think you can handle a commander, Yuan. Here we go, the last duel here. Yuan's just coming in on foot. Right, he can't be bothered to charge. So now we're just going to, no, don't attack the horse. It's him you want, not the horse. So at this point, yeah, I feel like Yuan's probably got this. Alright, he's got a lovely big old staff thingy here. Whatever exactly an Imperial G is. So yeah, there we go. Let's just toss in some wrestling moves too. Nice. And every single attack is just brutal. Yeah, he's down to 7,000. Enemies are running away. Down to 3,000. Down to 600. Oh, Yuan, you have basically won this war single-handedly. That was it. That was literally it. And I'm guessing with him dead, yeah, we just instantly win. For the second time in a row, Yuan stabbed a guy, and as a result, we just won. Even more money, and more importantly, ooh, we've picked up an ancillary of some description. Right, this city is level 5. So if I actually reduce its level, it will lose a building slot. You know what? I'll just occupy it. 2,400 is not that much. So there we go. Cao Cao no longer has a flipping city. And our forces have somewhere nice to chill out. Who are you, by the way? Oh, you've got a yellow turban rebellion. La-di-da. Right, I'll need to go and take care of that, too. Right, what's this place got, by the way? Food trader? No. No, that gets demolished, thanks. And a tax office? No, 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 no. These are all terrible buildings. Good news, guys. I've just taken over. I'm going to cancel taxes. And we're going to stop selling all of the food that you guys need to not die. And we've picked up an eavesdropper, +2 authority, and +5 cover course for enemy spy actions. Decent if not spectacular, I'll probably leave that guy be. Still, you gotta say, Yuan Shao is now on the ropes. Literally, it's nothing but, yeah, the new capital, bit of farmland, these two cities up here. Yuan Shao might be ready to go down entirely. I feel like that's gotta be the right move right now, because then Sun Jian is free. Admittedly, they'll still hate me, but if we can just free them, they won't be at war with me anymore. Oh, and the man of the hour himself, yeah, I'd have a nice knowing smirk too if I were in your position. Yuan, you magnificent bastard, you have finally leveled up. And a tough one here, we've got ourselves Vengeance for a bit more instinct, which, yeah, wouldn't be terrible. Melee damage up doesn't actually hurt for a champion. Alternatively, Earth and Rampart, even more resolve. The Earth and Rampart ability is pretty good. 900% charge resistance, so that's nice. Feels a bit overkill if anything, but you know, it's nice. Both of those lead into consideration, but if I was to rush in this direction, past Wisdom and Abundance, I could get to Binding Fury. But I'd rather get to Binding Fury by going up this route via Patience, so I think I'll take Vengeance, actually. Vengeance seems pretty good, but then again, more resolve. No, I'm going to take Vengeance. Alright, he has just won some amazing vengeance against Cao Cao right there. So congratulations, we're just going to keep moving you in that direction. So at this point, Cao Cao, it should pretty much be a case of mopping up. he simply doesn't have the money to support much of a new army. So, you Rang, you need to finish off all of this business. Take a few turns to chill out, by the way, but next year, yeah, lumberyard, straight down onto fishing port. Cao Cao needs to go down for good. Meanwhile, Kong Rong, you've made some good progress, but yeah, trade port needs to be reclaimed, and then we need to go and stop Zhu Li over here from taking anything more off us. Though the real drama's now going on over here, with Yuan Shao's own personal army on the run, chased off by Yuan Shu and Lu Bu, yeah, the question is, how do we divide up the spoils? Because Gongsun Zan doesn't seem too interested just yet. Yuan Shu might be looking to take the city of Hanei. I might need to actually send... yeah, actually, I've got 2 big armies floating around here. I could deploy Mi Heng north, while at the same time, yeah, the army of administrators heads over here to relieve this city. But I think, actually, Yuan Shao might have had no choice but to break down part of this army because he couldn't afford it anymore. So actually, this army, I think we could very, very easily handle that with, yeah, just the garrison. I think we could, which would leave us in a very good situation for the army of the administrators to just run straight north, mop up these cities, smash them down a bit, free money, everybody's happy. Ooh, but speaking of free money, corruption's starting to get out of hand, so let's actually start, yeah, growing some cities here. We need some cities to start hitting level 7, because when they actually start hitting level 7, hang on about here. Yeah, there we go, the 5th building slot. But together with that, we can actually start working on the admin officers. Let's start getting corruption down a bit, please. Because if corruption gets a little bit out of hand down over here in the sticks, that's fine. But Taishan and Dong, Taishan in particular, corruption must not be allowed to get out of hand here. Though speak of the devil, we could actually get corruption down quite significantly straight away. Because, yes, reward the filial and incorrupt. I've got myself 2 assignments I'm not using right now. Alright, Kan Cheng actually hates Sun Shao, but whatever, I don't actually care. You, my good man, heading in here, 30% more from industry. Love it. And over in Taishan, yeah, 1 more assignment right there. So, Luo Zhenjin, you get in over there and actually get ourselves, yeah, minus 50% corruption, local area. Spot on. So you get on with that, please. And now, yeah, we've actually got 3 assignments running in Taishan simultaneously, but I think it's gotta be worthwhile. Because once that actually kicks in and he arrives, yeah, getting minus 20% down to minus whatever it's gonna be, because it's calculated slightly weirdly, that's gonna be very, very nice indeed. That's a big old pile of money I'm making. And I'd say things are actually looking good here. I think we've pretty much broken both Cao Cao and Yuan Shao's back. So at this point, yeah, the new state of the diplomatic and attitude map is looking pretty good indeed. Me and my allies are looking nice and powerful. My enemies are looking very divided and not unified at all. So, Liu Bei, me and him, still good friends. Yuan Shu, no problems whatsoever. Me and the Han, I am a Han loyalist, so this is perfectly natural, are flipping loving each other. Cao Cao and Yuan Shao, completely flipping screwed. Priorities though, Gongsun Zan. He needs to be kept sweet, alright? I don't really want a war with him. I don't want to expand into his territory. It's not particularly valuable, and yeah, the downside of aggressive expansion is corruption starts getting out of hand. There's not much benefit to me in expanding much more than I already have done so. So, I kind of want to just, yeah, make sure what I've got is nice and secure. Once Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are taken care of, at that point, we're going to want to consolidate and maybe chill out a bit on the aggressive expansion. So, plenty more to do, ladies and gentlemen, and while the war is looking like we're starting to wrap it up, the big question now is, who's going to win the peace? Because the situation around the Yellow River is an absolute total flipping mess, I believe is the technically correct term. So, we'll see how that shakes out next time. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. This has been Total War 3 Kingdoms. Thank you very much, and goodbye. This guy's enjoying that. This guy's enjoying his elephant a bit too much. In Fair Verona, we set our scene. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. They've managed to glitch inside one of the buildings. Elephants in the rear! And then in come the chariots!